Good morning, everyone. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Beautiful Scottish sunny Monday morning to you. Hello, hello, wherever you're from. Let's see where you're from. If you're joining me here, then just say hi in the chat. Let me know your name. Let me know where you're tuning in from around the world. So we've got Rebecca from New York. Hi, Rebecca. Janet from Dorset. Steve sending blessings from Sussex. We've got Lee and little dog Jessie from Transylvania. How lovely. Hi, Kath. Kath's in Hampshire. Jutta's in northern Germany. Elsa, good morning, Elsa, sending greetings from Netherlands. Hi, Maura in Ireland, and Sue from the Algarve. Maggie in sunny Chester, and Catherine saying good morning to everyone in France. Got Diana is also in Germany, Marika, cool and sunny Eindhoven, lovely. Sheila in Lanarkshire, Claudia in Cologne, Francis saying, how's it from South Africa? And Patricia's in London. Great. Hi, Hemo. We've got Hemo in the Netherlands, Janet in Glastonbury. Beautiful. Yvette in Gibraltar, and Hari near Lockerbie, Ecclefechan. Did I say that right? I think so. Ah, lovely to have you all with. And let me know if you're new as well to this meditation. It's lovely to have you here. Findhorn is, of course, a long-standing spiritual community in Northeast Scotland. And it was founded by three people, Eileen Caddy, her partner Peter Caddy, and their friend Dorothy McLean, when they landed here. And they'd been working with a mystic and practicing their own form of spirituality with a mystic and traveling around Scotland for some time. They landed at this beautiful little place on the northeast coast and lived together in a caravan. So very humble, inauspicious beginnings, and it's still a very humble place as well, as you'll see if you come and visit us. The grounds are open to anyone, and there are B&Bs here, Airbnbs that you can stay in, so do feel free to come and say hi as well. Eileen was an incredible mystic and a huge inspiration to me. She was devoted to her spiritual practice, her spiritual path. And she always carved out an hour and a half each day to sitting in silent meditation, like many of the mystics across spiritual traditions do. And releasing the voice of the personality so that she could hear the still small voice within. That's what she called it, the voice of God. And then she would write down the wisdom that rose up from her soul, from that God part of her. In all of that little wisdom was chunked into nuggets for each day of the year into this book, Opening Doors Within. So how we run it this morning is I'm going to read today's guidance, which is August the 25th, and then we'll spend about 20 minutes in silent meditation and contemplation of it, listening to the voice of our own soul, the voice of the divine within rising up. So if you find a comfortable sitting position, roll your shoulders back, feet flat on the earth, unless you like meditating in the traditional posture with your legs crossed under you. Spine relaxed, but nice and straight, so following its natural S-shaped curve, but the neck nice and long, shoulder blades drifting down the back, palms resting upwards in the lap. Just gently close your eyes if you're safe to do so. And take a moment to arrive into the space. Just noticing the presence of this moment. Letting any contraction and tension in the face or the neck or the shoulders just unravel and unwind. Noticing any sounds, noises, movements around you, and then just letting them go and drawing your senses inwards. Noticing the breath, each breath Each inhale taking in fresh, clean oxygen like a fresh new start to the day. Every exhale, an opportunity to release the old, all that's no longer serving us, no longer needed, no longer part of us. Inhaling the new and releasing the old. Allowing the breathing cycles just to soften and lengthen naturally in and out through the nose. Allowing the mind to drift down into the heart, bringing all of your awareness to the heart space. Placing our awareness in the body helps the mind let go a little deeper. And seeing if you can feel this connection to your heart, a place of warmth and peace. Deep intimacy and safety. The home of our spiritual heart, the home of our connection to God. From this place of deep receptivity and relaxation into the heart, resting in the heart. Let's hear Eileen's words for today, August the 25th. Never at any time feel that you have nothing to give. You have a tremendous amount to give, and you will find that the less you think about it, the better it will work out. The more you are thinking and living for others and can forget the self completely in service to others, with never a thought of what you can get out of life, the happier you will be. Never give with one hand and take away with the other. When you give something, whatever it may be, give it with no strings attached, so that it can be used completely freely. When you give, let your giving be done abundantly, freely and wholeheartedly, and then forget about it. The principle applies to gifts on all levels, whether material or spiritual, tangible or intangible. Always be generous in your giving and never be afraid of suffering lack. For if you do, it is not true giving. With true giving, you will lack for nothing. So allowing these words to carry us deeper and deeper, deeper still into the silence. returning again and again to the light of our own heart, the light of our own being. Slowly taking a slightly deeper breath in through the nose, connecting the breath to the body, gently releasing the meditation, becoming aware of the room around you, present behind the eyes. And with our eyes still closed, let's fill up our hearts with a feeling of gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's thank each other for taking the time to come and share as a group, ride the group energy of this meditation. And let's thank Eileen, Peter, Dorothy, the angels of Findhorn, and all of the masters, mistresses, saints, goddesses of spiritual traditions and religions who pass on the wisdom of God as love and truth. And thank you to ourselves for coming to practice today, putting sacredness first, allowing ourselves to attune to the sacred vibration of the day. Never at any time feel that you have nothing to give. You have a tremendous amount to give, and you will find that the less you think about it, the better it will work out. The more you are thinking and living for others and can forget the self completely in service to others with never a thought of what you can get out of life, the happier you will be. Well, those are our reflections for the week. And this is a theme, of course, that is repeated and reiterated across spiritual traditions: service, seva in yoga, sacred service, karma yoga, love in action at Findhorn, this principle of doing what we do for the glory of egoic gain, but for the good of the whole. And the Tibetan Buddhists, particularly, I think, as a religion, believe it is the purest, fastest way to awakening, to devote everything that we do for others. It reminds me of that story in the Bible that Jesus says of the poor woman who gives a penny to the poor without anyone knowing, being more valuable than all of the gold that a rich man gives in ostentatious wealth. Yeah. The divine always knows the intention and energy behind which something is given. Let's just see who else joined us. Lots of thank yous and wishing everyone a beautiful day. You're also welcome. Sending gratitude. Yes. Hi, David. Most welcome. This peaceful interlude. Thank you, Dominique. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us, David. Let's welcome. We'll thank Rudolph as well for his service today in making sure this live stream gets aired. We say hello to everyone joining us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you next Monday. After that, I will be away on my own retreat in September at my spiritual school in France, doing a 17-day silent retreat in the silence of the heart. So I won't see you for a while. So it will be our last session for a while. So I'll send you lots of love, and I wish you a beautiful week. Take care, everyone.